Hey, welcome back to the English Club, your cozy corner for cracking the language code. I'm John.
And I'm Sandra. Today's episode is going to hit home for a lot of people. We're diving into a language mystery, why so many people understand English perfectly fine but just can't speak it.
Yep, you're watching that Netflix series, you're vibing with Taylor Swift lyrics, you totally get your English-speaking coworkers. But when it's your turn to talk, boom, brain freeze. Mouth shuts down.
Right. If this sounds like you, don't worry. You're not broken. You're not alone. In fact, this is super common.
Why this happens? All right, let's break it down. Reason number one, input versus output imbalance. People spend years absorbing English, listening, watching, reading, but barely any time speaking. It's like watching 1,000 cooking shows, but never actually cooking.
Exactly. You know how to make that 5-layer chocolate cake in theory, but ask you to bake it? Suddenly, it's a flour-covered disaster.
And reason number two, fear of mistakes. Oof, big one. So many folks understand English, but they freeze up because they're afraid of sounding silly or saying something wrong.
Yep. It's the classic, what if they laugh at me? Or what if I forget a word mid-sentence? Anxiety. Spoiler alert. Native speakers forget words all the time.
Facts. I once forgot the word banana during a conversation and said that yellow fruit you peel for a full 5 minutes. And I'm a native speaker.
Been there. And here's another reason. Passive learning habits. People treat language like math, like you just memorize grammar rules and vocab lists. But speaking is a skill, not a subject.
So, what can you do about it? Let's talk solutions. First off, speak more, even if you feel silly. Start small. Talk to yourself, your dog, your plant, your coffee machine. Just get your mouth used to forming English words.
Yep. Mirror practice is gold. Look in the mirror and talk about your day. Hi, Sandra. Today I went to the store and bought blah, blah, blah. Who cares if it's weird? No one's watching.
Next tip, find a speaking buddy. Could be a language exchange partner, a friend who also wants to improve, or an online tutor. Speaking with real people is where the magic happens.
And don't underestimate shadowing. It's like karaoke, but for speaking English. Play a clip from a show or podcast and repeat after them out loud. Match their tone, rhythm, emotion. You'll feel awkward at first, but it works like a charm.
Also, celebrate progress, not perfection. If you order coffee in English and the barista understands you, that's a win. If you forget a word but find another way to say it, even better.
And please stop being so hard on yourself. Kids take years to speak fluently, and they're not worried about grammar or accents. They just go for it.
So here's the takeaway. Understanding English, but not being able to speak, it doesn't mean you're bad at English. It means you haven't had enough speaking practice yet.
Exactly. Your brain is like, I got the knowledge, but your mouth is like, wait, we're doing this live.
But the more you practice speaking, even just 5 minutes a day, the more confident and fluent you'll become. No shortcuts, but definitely progress.
And remember, fluency is not about being perfect. It's about communication. Can you make yourself understood? Can you express what you want? That's fluency, my friend.
All right, folks, that's it for today's episode of the English Club. If you enjoyed this, share with a friend who's stuck in the I understand but I can't speak zone.
And don't forget to follow us. And hey, practice speaking by telling someone about this episode in English.
Until next time, keep it fun, keep it fearless, and keep speaking.
Bye for now.